The CEO from Tesla, Elon Musk, just shared a very interesting and wise Chinese poet on Twitter. Interesting thing is, he wrote it in Chinese with English subtitle. The title is Mankind. Here comes the Chinese original poet. 煮豆燃豆萁，豆在釜中泣。本是同根生，相煎何太急。 What does that mean in English? It means cooking beans by using bean clips. Beans are tearing in the heated pot. But actually, they share the same roots. So why torture each other so harshly? Some people will say, does it referring to the situation between Taiwan and China? No, I think you ask too much. Elon Musk is an entrepreneur. And I think he worry about development in the unilateralism driven by the West by starting the trade war against each other. Because the nations in the world, as a matter of fact, try to understand and accept or work together with each other under the principle of multilateralism. Because that is the way, hopefully, can build up a more proactive and prosperities with each other. Both can profit from each other. By working together, the world needs multilateralism. Because at the end, we are all going to ask ourselves, what do we want for ourselves, for our family, and for our children? Cao Pi and Cao Zhi were two brothers. They were sons of Cao Cao, a warlord from the Three Kingdoms period in Chinese history. Cao Pi eventually took over the leadership. Then, of course, he was worried his brother Cao Zi might one day took over his generalships. Because Cao Zi was recognized being smarter, being better than him. So he has to find out a good excuse to kill his brother. Without a good excuse, even though he was a lord, he may not kill his own brother. So he came out with a task. He said to Cao Zhi, you have to come out with a convincing point within 7 steps. And in your point, may not mention the words of brothers or brotherhood. So before Cao Zhi even finished 7 steps, he already finished the point. 煮豆燃豆萁，豆在釜中泣。本是同根生，相煎何太急。 This is a very famous poem in our history. Because there's a lot of things we learn from this poem about brotherhood. Actually, it goes much deeper about the basic humanity in the practice of loving and respecting behaviors. We don't know each other, but we share the same planet. And we are all human beings, so we share the same roots. Let's face it, you and I, we're going to end up on this planet. So it is not yet too late for us to learn to love and respect each other based on the basic principle of humanity. Don't let politicians to play with our lives. Because there's no conflicts. There's no discrimination, hate between us. Together, we can make this world a better place, a finer place.